Is it possible that the SEC has grabbed a loss right out of the hands of winners? Why were 50 million XRP taken out of its wallet anyway? And now, the day's most pressing inquiry. Is the Supreme Court a viable option for Ripple if it wants to challenge the SEC's ruling? Don't leave me yet, there's more to find out. If you find that interesting, read on. Have a look at this brand new video I just uploaded right now. I'd like to take a moment to welcome you all to our channel, where we discuss recent developments in the XRP ecosystem and the wider cryptocurrency industry. We'd like to extend a warm welcome to everybody who is checking out one of our videos for the first time. If you don't want to miss any of our videos, please subscribe to our notifications. Prior to this news, it was reported that attorney Johnny Deaton claimed the sole success the United States Securities and Exchange Commission would likely claim in its lawsuit against Ripple is that the blockchain payments business offered XRP as a securities from 2013 to 2017. The lawyer, who is acting as a friend of the court for more than 75,000 XRP investors, provided additional details about his position in a lengthy Twitter conversation yesterday. Deaton argues in the thread that the market regulator is not applying a Howey analysis by correctly identifying the kind of transactions that qualify as securities offerings. He claims that the market regulator is instead trying to employ what amounts to a but-for test to argue that all XRP sales are in fact securities. In Deaton's view, the SEC's position is that all XRP represents securities regardless of the circumstances of sale because Ripple helped establish a secondary market for the cryptocurrency. The SEC's assertion in its summary judgment motion is the basis for the attorney's opinion. The SEC noted that the defendants did not contest the fact that they sold XRP for cash. This was sufficient to prove that the defendants were engaging in an investment activity under the Howey test. The other components of the Howey test are established as a matter of law by the defendants' own statements and efforts with respect to XRP. The but-for test, for background, is used to establish fault in tort and criminal proceedings by showing that a given result is the direct effect of the defendant's actions and would not have occurred in the absence of those actions. Deaton further notes that the SEC misdirects attention away from a genuine Howey analysis by focusing excessively on the XRP token. According to the evidence presented by the attorney, the market regulator views XRP as both an investment contract and a common venture. The attorney objects, saying this is not how Howey is used, since it is the particulars of the sale that often decide whether or not an offering constitutes an investment contract. Remember that Deaton has often stressed that an investment contract's underlying asset cannot, in and of itself, represent a security. Notably, according to the lawyer's report, he successfully persuaded the judge of this in the LBR case, resulting in a binding commitment by the SEC. The lawyer concludes that if SEC had followed the steps of a proper Howey analysis informed by the facts of the sale, the case would have been much simpler and SEC would have had a much better chance of winning. Currently advertised XRP sales are not all of them. To illustrate his point that the SEC may have snatched defeat from the jaws of victory, Deaton revealed in the thread that he has pointed out to Judge Annalisa Torres that the SEC's claims in the Ripple case are possibly the broadest and farthest reaching the regulator has made in any enforcement action. Since both parties have filed all necessary briefs in the case and are awaiting the court's ruling, the case is now in its final stages. Conversations have been dominated by speculations about the outcomes. Deaton has said that he anticipates a trial by jury. There will be more time devoted to this topic later on in the film. With over 2,000 tokens added to the XRP ledger in the past year alone, the network has expanded rapidly in recent times. Despite the current legal struggle between Ripple and the US government, this notable increase in adoption has remained. One influential theory about XRP claims that the introduction of NFTs as part of the new token standard is a major reason for XRP meteoric rise in value. Boris Allegan, head of DeFi markets at Ripple Labs, allegedly made the announcement, as reported by ERI. Based on the most up-to-date information provided by XRP, the total number of tokens on the platform has increased significantly from 7,200 to 8,356 in just the past year. According to Aries, this expansion is on par with that of other prominent blockchains like Solana. Tokens like Curium Core and Solid Genic Solo, both introduced in the past year, have quickly risen to the ranks of the largest tokens by 24-hour transaction volume to take the top two spots. Core's $329 million valuation and Solo's $64 million valuation are two examples of the greatest market capitalization on XRP held by these tokens. Since native NFT functionality went live on the XRP ledger last October, there has been a significant increase in the number of non-fungible tokens NFTs. SBucks's Spectre and OCS XRP coins are two of the most widely used examples of these NFTs, with acceptance rates skyrocketing in recent months. There is presently $530.4 billion in token market cap for XRP worldwide. However, despite its unusual circumstances, the network's native coin, XRP, keeps up its struggle against the bears. The value of XRP market cap has broken beyond the $20 billion barrier as the asset attempts to break out above the $0.40 level. The current price of XRP in USD is 39 cents, a decrease of 2.2% in the last 24 hours. Even more remarkably, XRP whales have been extremely active over the past few weeks. In the past day, one of them has taken out more than 50 million XRP from the Binance, the behemoth of the crypto market. If this trend continues, it may mean that more and more whales are starting to take notice of this cryptocurrency, as the Ripple SEC case is widely expected to conclude this year. Popular crypto tracking platform will alert estimates that the total amount of XRP transferred from the crypto trading venue with the highest volume is 19,700,000 USD. According to the service, the money was transferred from a Binance-linked wallet to an untraceable cryptocurrency address that is not associated with any cryptocurrency exchange. After making a recent purchase, the buyer may be transferring some of their cryptocurrency to a cold storage wallet. But, in the comments thread, one user joked that they're David Schwartz and Brad Garlinghouse, CTO and CEO of Ripple, respectively, continuing to influence the price. More than 34 million XRP tokens were moved from one anonymous address to another, while 32 million XRP were transferred from the Bitso exchange to an unknown wallet. Around $12 million and $13.5 million in fiat currency was exchanged for these. UDOT Today revealed yesterday that a whale alert has observed two large XRP transactions. They have a combined total of about 510 million XRP tokens, or 244,500,000 XRP and 264,500,000 XRP. According to the XRP-centric data website Deaton, both deals were made by the Ripple Labs behemoth. Yet, these deals were made between the crypto giant's own internal wallets. The aforementioned source brought attention to numerous other XRP transactions earlier this month that involved around the same amount of cryptocurrency as Ripple, suggesting that these huge sums of XRP were being transferred to an exchange for eventual sale. And now, the day's most pressing inquiry. Is the Supreme Court a viable option for Ripple if it wants to challenge the SEC's ruling? Ripple's attorney, John Deaton, has faith that the company will prevail in court against the SEC. This was the opinion given by the pioneer of the crypto law industry in a tweet yesterday in response to Ripple's general counsel Stuart Alberti. When asked if Ripple was willing to go the route to defend itself against the SEC's accusations that all XRP sales represent unregistered security offerings, Alberti noted that the SEC has lost 4 out of its previous 5 cases before the Supreme Court. In response to Doherty, Deaton said he had full confidence in the Supreme Court's capacity to rein in what he saw as the SEC's abuse of power. This opinion was voiced by the attorney who is representing thousands of XRP holders as a friend of the court in the case. He referred to the West Virginia v. Environmental Protection Agency case to support his claim that the Ripple motion for summary judgment is already a well-written appellate brief. For background, the case West Virginia v. EPA concerned the agency's authority to regulate carbon emissions from already operating power facilities on behalf of a coalition of coal mining businesses. Regulating emissions from existing plants by ordering them to switch to cleaner energy sources fully rather than through emission-decreasing technologies was outside the EPA's statutory authority, according to lawmakers. The U.S. Supreme Court issued its favorable ruling to West Virginia on June 30, 2022. This is a huge victory for those who have been fighting excessive government regulation. Critics see this as a major setback for the Biden administration's efforts to reduce carbon emissions. One should take note that the Ripple case has a ways to go before it reaches the Supreme Court. Before reaching the Supreme Court, a case heard in district court must first make it to the circuit court, the first level of appeal. Years will be needed for all of these. Meanwhile, success at this point is by no means assured. According to Deaton, the SEC may try to reach a settlement in order to prevent a trial or appeals. After more than 2 years of litigation, both sides have submitted all necessary filings to Judge Annalisa Torres in the ongoing lawsuit over whether XRP represents unregistered security. Recent comments by Deaton indicate that he believes the SEC's chances of receiving a favorable summary judgment finding are low. This video has already concluded. Folks, if you like the video, click the like button. Don't leave without subscribing and activating the bell. See you in the next video. Bye.